Okay, it's question and answer for tonight. Who has a question? Yes.
Yeah, Greg, if you have more material than time and you're about to get up, I mean, how do you edit your material so that you know what to pick and choose to put in that 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Good question. So when you've got more material than you have stage time and you need to edit it down, how do you know what to pull out and stuff like that? So one, it's just, first of all, kind of intuitive. This may be the things that don't get as good a laugh as something else, because a lot of times from doing the show a bunch of times. But if you're not that familiar with the show and you don't know what to do, you put the show, you do the show at least 3 times, audio record it, and then put it on what I call a graph, which is basically a graph. So, you know, it's how long the laugh was, how often the laugh is, and how long, how often it is, and how long it is, right? I mean, it's not, science or anything. You just start putting dots on a graph where you know what you're doing, right? And so you start with the first laugh, and does it go up, or does it go even? Does it go up? Does it go even? Does it go down? Does it go then up? Does it go down, 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 up, up, down, up, and then down, down near the end or something? Then you look at the 3 shows or more, and I've always found it to be incredibly obvious at that point. 2 things within that. One is, of course, take out the jokes that are graphing more down than the other ones are. But especially the ones near the end of a show, okay? If you've got a show that all of a sudden you get a good laugh and then it goes down, down, even, ooh, man, that's not a good way to end the show, because you're going to want to end up on that highest point. So I would figure out a way to not do those last few jokes, to end up on the highest point that I can with that routine. And also, sometimes there's a couple of them that just drop down, or a couple of them together, and you'll snip those off, and then make sure that it can work together with the other material, and make it a little tighter. And see, I've done that. A friend of mine was on the Tonight Show, and he wanted to know the same thing. He had to get his 6.5 minute set down to 5:30. And we went to Las Vegas. He got a couple of guest spots at the Tropicana, and that's what we did. After 3 or 4 shows, we went, wow, this is obvious. So we cut those and rearranged it, and he ended up right at 3:30. So that's the way I always know, unless you have a sense inside your head about what's doing. And I'm telling you, it's nothing better than putting it on a graph, and you just kind of get this real obvious, visual evidence of which ones are the best ones to pull out of your show.